Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Chaos and Charm with Pranika and Naledi. In this episode, we'll be talking about social media versus reality. So you know what I actually noticed? I noticed that the lifestyle on social media is actually fake, or at least 90% of it.
Yeah.
People are showing you a side which really doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And that leads to a lot of competition, unnecessary competition, to a point where you feel like, oh, I'm at a certain age and I haven't even achieved half of what this person has.
Yeah.
And I feel like that affects people in so many ways. Unnecessary competition, unnecessary pressure on you, where you tend to feel like you're not good enough.
That's true. It's all a fake perception. They want to make it look picture perfect.
That's the thing.
And you see someone your age or someone younger than you. I don't know if you saw people at the age of 16 with these
huge cars, so much money and
houses.
houses. And you ask yourself, how did they do it?
Exactly.
And they tell you that, oh no,
I'm a high school dropout.
I'm a high school, that's the favorite line. I'm a high school dropout, or I had an online business and then within 6 months I became a millionaire.
Yes.
But when you actually test out the social media thing, you'd sit 6 months, try to do the same thing, and you don't achieve the same thing,
I remember there was a time where drop shipping was a thing. And then it was, I have a 6-figure business because I'm doing drop shipping. And then when you give it a try,
it doesn't.
Well,
and then they tell you that, oh no, they left their full-time job for this whole drop shipping thing. How do you know that that's true?
Exactly.
Because when we do it,
we're not hating on someone.
No, we're not hating. But
it's questionable.
It is questionable.
For you to be at a position where you have nothing 3 months ago, now all of a sudden you have everything. And so much more stacks of money. It's questionable.
No, it is questionable. Well, I also noticed online that many of these people are hiring cars.
Yeah.
They're hiring cars, they're hiring houses, all those kind of things, just to make you think that, you know what, you can achieve it in a certain amount of time.
But these things it is possible.
It is possible, but
it takes time.
It takes time.
They it's kind of like a gimmick where they want people to know or to feel that they can be poor one day and then the next day get rich overnight. It's not
overnight. You can't
it's
get
not
rich
like
overnight.
That. It's all about consistency. Yes, we're not saying dropshipping won't work, but
does.
Consistency over time.
And you know what's the part they leave out? The failing part.
Yeah. Nobody talks about failing.
That. No.
Nobody
they just tell you it's possible. I left my job, I did this, and within 6 months is what they always say.
And you know, a lot of people, they say like, I use this way, or like, I found a course and I learned this course in affiliate marketing, stuff like that. But when you give it a shot and you actually realize that the course doesn't have all the information that it's supposed to.
It doesn't.
They give you the knowledge to start up affiliate marketing. What about driving sales into your account?
That's a whole different thing now. It doesn't come with the same.
Everyone can give you the skill, but how are you going to apply that skill is the problem.
I hear what you're saying.
The social media is fake.
No, it is. 90% of that is fake. And it's like it never ever goes in sync with the reality.
Yeah.
Like you use a product, for example. They don't show you how long it took the product to work.
Yes.
They just show you the first day and the finished result.
Yeah.
It could be a year later.
Exactly.
It could be that in that process they went for different treatments that helped them out.
Microneedling. I don't know if you saw that light therapy.
Yes, absolutely.
There's a lot of things to give you that Korean glass skin.
The glass skin. Like there's nothing wrong with promoting a product. I mean, that's a marketing strategy. Of course, you have to find a way. But can it be done with less lies?
Make it real.
Exactly.
Because you're going to buy a product now and use it for 2 months and say, hey, this thing is not working.
I remember I once bought a product, right? It was a skin cleanser or something like that, a toner, I can't really remember. And it said within 3 weeks, I'd have no dark marks, no dark spots or anything on my face. I used it for over 3 months and my skin actually got darker. And I'm like, why? I mean, it won't agree with everyone. But
Sure. So it is, you have to try out
You have to
things
try out
on your own.
different things
Yeah.
and all those. So there's nothing wrong with actually promoting
No.
products in a certain way. We all have our own way of
Yeah.
doing things,
Yeah.
but it becomes a problem when you use false advertising.
Yes. I don't know if you remember, there was once this beauty product as well. It's, I think it was a tea tree or, I don't know whether it was, I don't know what it was, but it was green. It was like a stick that you apply on your face. And then all of a sudden it says it draws out your blackhead.
Oh,
And then
I
they used to
know,
put that chia seeds on
Yeah,
your
yeah.
nose.
Why?
Exactly.
Like
That is
why?
such bad false advertising. But
Why?
people used to fall for it,
No,
obviously.
people do fall for those kind of things.
Yes.
And nowadays, people are even more confident to open up about how the product is not working compared to before.
Yeah.
So I feel like on social media, there's so much you can achieve. There's
There
a
is.
lot you can
And
achieve.
I like those people that are very real about it. They
Yeah.
speak the truth. I like those people.
I also admire the people that actually speak the truth and be like, you know what, this doesn't work. Why don't you try this? But again, when you try that other thing, you do get stuck along the way.
Yeah, sometimes certain things won't work for certain people.
Yeah.
But those people, there's a few in million that actually help and speak about the truth. They're showing their struggles on a day-to-day life compared to these other people who are just
They nobody today and blow up tomorrow.
Exactly. They're just giving a false impression of what they want their life to be.
I came across a post, I think it was last year, around December. It said that there's a lot of car sales in December. And another thing is social media pressure. The pressure you get. Because now everybody wants to have a car in December.
Yes.
And they tend to, they want to fulfill this whole social media, they want to fit into the whole picture of it, And they don't realize that you don't know where that person got the money from. So I say, okay, you're working for 2 months, you with this whole online thing, you managed to buy a brand new Mercedes.
Yeah.
And I've been working for a year and I couldn't even get it.
Yes.
So what I do is I put myself into a whole lot of debt.
Yes, just to fit in.
The whole fake social media lifestyle.
Yeah, to live a lavish life in December, then
what happens after that? You see, this whole thing, I feel like everything contributes to mental health these days.
Because it does affect you.
It does affect you.
It's a fear of missing out. It's FOMO.
No, it is.
Because if you felt, okay, you know what, I have a car, but I want a Mercedes because somebody else has a Mercedes. You're comparing yourself to the other person. We're coming back to comparison is a thief of joy.
In reality, they just rented the Mercedes.
Exactly.
They will never tell you that. They will never tell you that.
And you thinking, what's wrong with me? Look at this person.
You see how it works.
It affects.
It does
affect you because if it's not playing on your mind, you're not going to think, hey, you know what, I need this car. You'll be grateful that I have a vehicle that takes me from point A to point B.
Social media versus reality.
Yes, it's a big one.
It's a big one.
It does affect a lot of things. But there's a lot of fake people.
There is a lot of fake people.
I would say the perception of their life. They're showing you, oh, you know what, I have such a happy home. I'm living in a joyous home. But when the camera goes off, fighting, arguing, screaming, and not even staying in the same house, not even staying in that rented house you're taking a video on.
No.
Yeah.
People's goal is to impress people they don't know. Why would you want to impress a bunch of strangers online with something that doesn't even exist in reality, where you're not even close to that kind of lifestyle?
I don't know why they feel they need to impress people.
I don't know also.
Because who are the people? They don't have an effect in your life. They don't know what you're going through on a daily.
No.
But I think it comes to people when they're well known.
Right.
They're influencers. They have a huge audience. That's when they suffer with mental health, depression, because they have to keep up. Say something does, shit hits the fan, and something does affect them, and they can't afford to do this, they can't afford to do that. They still have to keep up with their lifestyle. Otherwise, they're scared they're going to lose followers.
That's the thing.
Because that followers are bringing in their money, their engagement. So they feel like even if they're not in a good headspace, they have to put on an act.
They feel like they're obligated. Okay, I mean, if you have followers, you have to obviously keep up.
Yeah.
You have to, you have to post.
Yeah.
But why can't people actually like draw the line and be like, you know what, I'm going through
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Now, by the time they suffer from all those things, it's too late to admit the truth. That you know what, all
they
of
are
this
already
was
so
fake.
deep in those lives. It's very difficult
It's
to
very
climb up.
difficult to jump out of that mode.
Shame, yeah. No, that's true. It is true. And it affects a lot of people mentally because you get this thing as cyberbullying, commenting on, creating a fake account, comment nasty things on your post. And you think everyone scrolls through their comments.
No, everybody.
And even though they might not like it, but there can be 1,000 comments, but that one comment
It
about
stick out like a sore thumb.
that is criticizing you, your head is gonna focus on that one negative comment.
And
I don't know why it's the human brain.
I don't know why the human brain actually does that.
Yeah, you're not worried about the 100 people that said positive things. You're worried about that one person that commented that negative thing, and you act like it doesn't affect you, but it does affect you.
It does affect you.
In the long run, it will affect you.
And I ask myself, like, if you have so much confidence to say such nasty things about people online, it actually shows that in reality,
what a horrible
person you are.
Who has time to comment, to create an account, a fake account firstly, and then still comment something nasty on your page? Do you not have a life?
No, they don't.
If you don't have something positive to contribute to the next person, just keep quiet. Your opinion is not needed.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yes.
Hurt people hurt people.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to bring people down.
Yeah.
It's very, very easy to bring people down.
Because people are envious.
People don't want, I came across something that said some people want you to do good. But not better than them. I don't know if I mentioned it in our past episodes, but I feel that's all like
it's all sayings that are powerful
and linked to one and the same thing in different ways.
Yes, because we mentioned it in our past. You mentioned it in our past podcast. It just shows that the same situation is mentioned again, but in a different
setting, in a different topic, and all this kind of thing. So at the end of the day, the question is, who are you? Are you the person on social media or you the person in real life?
Yeah.
When the cameras are not there, who are you? And do you actually allow all the fakeness on social media to consume you?
Yeah.
Do you believe all those kind of things? Because at the end of the day, I can't be living a fake life to impress people I don't know.
Yeah.
And those people might actually have those things.
Exactly.
They have 90% of the time they have those things. I don't have. I'm flexing on like rented things, borrowed clothes, borrowed wigs, all those kind of things, just to
faking it.
Just to faking it till I make it. But the process of faking it is actually the most traumatizing process. It adds a lot of pressure to a person because what if I go out one day? Everyone online knows that I'm driving a G-Wagon or something. And I pull up with something that's not even close to a G-Wagon.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with pulling up with a Toyota, but I mean, what you show them online, you with a G-Wagon. Now you're putting up with a Toyota, and people will start questioning.
They question you, and they're blasted all over the internet.
People notice things.
People notice things. You think no one is looking. People are looking. Obviously. You think like, oh no, that person doesn't know me, but they already done taking the video of you, and they're ready to post it online. They're ready to post it online. So let's just look after our mental health.
Yeah. Don't compare yourself to a fake perception of someone online.
That never ends well. It never.
Thank you so much for tuning in to our podcast. This is all for today. We will be posting another video this week. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and comment down. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like, comment, and subscribe.